Hello, my lovely Leo. Welcome to your reading for August 2021. Very many happy returns. Happy birthday to you for those of you that have had a birthday and for those of you that are going to have a birthday in August. Happy birthday to you. This is the start of your birth year, which is a really exciting time. The sun is in Leo, and it's an exciting time for you. Thank you for subscribing, liking and sharing. I really appreciate your comments, and if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you like this video, give me the thumbs up, because that certainly helps my video get out there on YouTube and helps my channel, and in turn helps me to bring these videos to you each month. So thank you for your support. Leo, this is a general reading for you. It's a reading for Leo Sun, Rising and Moon sign. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, which is specific to you, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. So Leo, August, I've been meditating on your energy. And it truly is a time of new beginnings for you. This is a time for you to reassess what my guides are saying to me. It is a time for you to reassess where you are. Take stock take. Assess where you are, assess where you want to be. And how are you going to get there? It's about plotting your future, plotting your journey. Where do you want to go from here? What changes do you want to bring in? What do you want to do differently? What new opportunities do you want to bring your way? And how can you shift that paradigm? It's really about what are your inner dreams. So this is a time of rebirth for you, Leo. It is a new beginning. It's quite an exciting time. It's going to be as big and as explosive as you want it to be, or if you're happy where you are and don't want to make any changes. I feel like there are going to be changes coming through anyway. So it's really about being prepared for those changes, really working out what you want to bring in. I'm going to draw a couple of cards for you from my Archetypes deck, the Wild Unknown Archetypes, which is a really lovely deck. Let's have a look at, can I have some cards, please? Just a card for Leo, a card for Leo. Oh, there it is. Okay, all right. Oh, it's interesting because you got given two cards. So this one came out first. Let's have a look at this one. What you've got here is the seed. The seed. And it's interesting, you know, there's a pearl in the middle of the seed. This is about new beginnings. This is about, you know, endings bring new beginnings. The seed is, you know, the oak tree is in the acorn, ready to strengthen, ready to grow. What ideas have you got? What do you want to have grow? There's a pearl in the center of this, and pearls are made from the grit, the sand, the grit that is in the oyster, and they create a pearl over that grit. What struggles have you had? What where have you come from? What have you had to face? It is that grit that is going to form the pearl of your future, the pearl of where you're headed. Pearls are also about wisdom. So that's very interesting. So you're being offered the seed here, which is what I've been saying, what I was saying to you in your introduction. This is a new start, a new beginning. New beginnings come from endings. Some seeds are planted and cared for and grow. Other seeds are thrown to the wind, and where they land, they will germinate, they will seed. So there's different journeys for each of you, but it is that time of a new start, a new beginning. The next card that you got here is, interestingly enough, the King. And it's interesting in that the King has a pearl. Can you see that pearl there? There's another pearl. That seems to be the theme, you know, held in the king's hand, nurturing that for it to grow. The king is an interesting one. You know, when you talk about Leo the lion, the king of the jungle, that you've got that energy around you. Now, there's duality here in the king, because the kings can be compassionate, caring, benevolent to their people, be kind, have humility in how they rule. And there is that goodness that brings that new beginning. But the duality of that is, how are you going to control this newfound power that you have? Because there are also kings that are, let's say, tyrants, kings that suppress their people, rule in suppression, rule in dominance, rule in control. What energy are you going to call forth here in your moving forward, in this reseeding, in this new start, in you achieving what you're wanting to achieve? You have the opportunity here to achieve it in benevolence, keeping the ego in check, and considering other people's emotions, considering what other people have going on in their lives. How are you going to move forward? How are you going to use this newfound energy and power? This is also about anticipation. I want to say, my guides are saying to me, we're going back to the seed, they're saying to me that this is also about anticipation, excitement. You plant a seed, you don't quite know what is going to grow from that seed until it starts to shoot, until it starts to grow. You're nurturing it, you're nurturing your plants, nurturing your ideas, and you don't really know what's going to come of them until they come to fruition, until they break that surface and start to grow and be cared for. Using that power that it is also going to come in here for you in this new beginning, with benevolence, with care as well. So that's an interesting start to your birthday reading, my lovely Leos. So I'm going to create a spread. Oh, here we go. They're eager to get started, Leo. Oh, the cards are just jumping out at me. So let's have a look at what's in store. They really are jumping out. What's in store? Can I have some cards for my lovely Leo, please? There is absolutely a new start. You've got the Empress. You've got the Empress here. Let me just create this. I feel like you're already getting a sense of the energy that's coming in for you in August. You're already getting a sense of where you, the changes you're wanting to bring in. Let's have a look. You've got the Empress. The Empress here is about, she's magnificent. She's about the new birth of a new idea. In some tarot decks, you see the Empress with holding a child, standing in front of a huge tree with animals and abundance and growth. That's your oak tree that is growing from the acorn. What is within your idea? There's potential there for great expansion, great growth, and the Empress brings that energy in, that energy of abundance, of good fortune, of meeting your dreams and bringing them to fruition. This is a new start, a new beginning, new plans, new ideas. It's quite exciting and it's very, very positive. So you're certainly supported. You're certainly encouraged by the universe. I want to say to you, Leo, it's going to be very, very hard for you to sit still in August, because you have this energy of excitement, of movement, of anticipation. That energy of, I've got to do something, I've got to get things moving. You're going to really have that desire to get things moving. You've also got the Three of Pentacles. There's this energy that's coming with behind you, that is moving you along through August, and it's going to bring you, you're going to be busy. You're going to be laying down lots of new plans. You're going to be forging new ideas, moving forward. If it's a job promotion, if it's a new job, if it's a new business, if it's a new way of working, if it's a move, a change of location, a change in your life in some way, it's going to be very, very positive, and it is going to bring to you what you're seeking. It is going to bring to you the rewards that you are desiring, the rewards that you know are there for you in whatever shape they take. They can be rewards of love, of connection with another, of a birth of a new child, a new job, a move of house. It can be many different things for each of you, but there are great results that are coming for you. And you're going to start seeing that in the very beginning of August, which is very exciting. You've also got that's crossed with the Knight of Cups. Knights are energized. You see how you've got this theme of energy coming through. You've got this theme of being pushed forward, moving forward. Knights move forward. They forge ahead. This is about you forging ahead, but on an intuitive level as well. When you've got the cups, it deals with emotions, it deals with intuition. It means, you know, moving forward with your ideas, feeling good about where you're moving forward to. I also am hearing, for those of you that are moving forward in a relationship, that is a commitment in a relationship or a new relationship. This is specific to, who's Stanley? I've just got that word. This is Stanley. That's very specific for someone. It doesn't mean this reading isn't for all of you, but that has come through. So it might be something that is very important here for Stanley, but it's about moving forward in a commitment, moving forward in a new relationship. New ideas. What do you feel? I'm also hearing, you know, what do you feel passionate about? What's driving you? It's time to take that passion, that energy that you have, and move forward with it. Whether it be in a relationship or in something that you feel passionate about, something that you love, something that a project or work that you're doing that you feel very connected to. So it's really about, it's time now to move forward. They're saying I need to draw another card. Okay, let's have a look at what, wow, okay, they fill out. Let's have a look at those. Let's have a look at those for you. Okay. Yeah, you've got the Nine of Fire. The Nine of Fire, the Nine of Wands. I really like that. This is about your wishes, your dreams coming true. Wish upon a star. Wish upon a star, and move ahead with your desires, with your dreams, with your wishes, with your plans. This is something that you feel passionate about, and there's great success, something that you've really been desiring. You're feeling, this is about feeling. This is about feeling enthusiastic, feeling energized about a project or something that you're going to be moving to. So the path is being lit for you. You're going to have this sense of, this is where I need to be. This is what I'm doing. This sits well with me. This sits right with me. This is the change that I want. This is the change. You've also got the Seven of Earth. This is the Seven of Earth. It's about being grounded. It's about being grounded. Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles. It's about being grounded. It's about what's yours will come to you. It's about working in wisdom as well. It's about it's a really beautiful card here. It's messages that you're getting. Look at this. Messages that you're getting from on a spiritual level, but also being grounded with that. So there's this real sense of feeling quite strong in your moving forward, even when you're following your intuition, but things are really going to be falling into place. This is following your life's purpose. This is being guided towards something that you're planning, something that you're wanting to do. Incredibly positive. I really like that. It's really positive. the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, Leo. The Wheel of Fortune has come around. And so the cycle that I'm hearing here, and so the cycle begins. This is the beginning. It's interesting, you talk about synchronicities. This is about you planting a seed. This is about a new start. This is the beginning of your birth year. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Where you've had that struggle, where you've had things not falling into place for you, this is this new start. I'm hearing here, my lovely Leo, it's very, very important that you keep your self-talk positive, that your outlook is positive, that you have a clarity in the direction you're wanting to move in through your birth year, because the stars have aligned for you. The Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor. Things that you're wanting to put in place are going to eventuate, are going to come about. Let me take out the Enchanted map. You're wanting me to, let's map this out for you. Let's map this out. So the Wheel of Fortune is sitting well for you in the in your birth year. It's really wanting to push you forward. Look, you got spark. This is the spark of inspiration, the spark of inner guidance, the spark of awareness. It's all there for you. There's an alignment there. I want to read what that is for you, because this is your opportunity to bring in the changes that you're wanting to bring in. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. It's this spark that is, she's playing the violin and there's blood there. This is the spark of moving forward through what you've perceived as adversities or difficult times, but this is the fruit that comes from that. There's a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. There you go. It is about forward movement, and the Wheel of Fortune is also indicating that. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin any endeavour. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn to a flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. Isn't that so indicative of what we're talking about here for you, Leo? So it's being reinforced for you in different decks that I'm using, in different wording, in different ways, but that the meaning is the same. So that's really interesting. I like this. I like the flow that's coming from this. What my guides are saying to me, just be mindful you don't put the walls up. Just be mindful you don't plant seeds of doubt. Remember, the king has this duality. So look at the optimistic side rather than the pessimistic or dominating side of, dominating others. Look at it in an optimistic way. You being with the king, bringing forward that energy of control and of being in a position of making decisions. Very important. That leads to the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. The Ace of Cups. A new start, a new beginning. Follow your intuition. Follow what you're feeling, what's in your head, what's being spoken to you about. What are you sensing in your direction? This is also a new start on a romantic level or a deep friendship level. If you're not after romance, it's connecting with another on a very deep friendship level. But there's love there, there's connection there, there's a new start. If you're in a relationship, it's a strengthening of that. So what's coming what's gelling, what's coming together to strengthen that. I like that. What is strengthening that? Can you please let me know with Leo? What is, you're very attractive, you're very charismatic in August because you have this optimism, you have this excitement and enthusiasm, and that's quite contagious. If you're looking for a relationship, a great time to do that. You've got the Three of Water. This is a celebration. This is a celebration, and again, it's cups. This is to do with emotions. So there's something that's falling into place for you on an emotional level in August as well. So there's celebration here. Something's falling into place, something you've been working towards, something you've been wanting to achieve. What does that lead to as we move through August? Gee, I really like this reading for you, Leo. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. This is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is what is in waiting for you as you lay the foundations, as you plant your seed, as you nurture it, fertilize it. This is your ideas. This is your change in, you know, what you want to bring into your life. It's going to be very, very successful. You're going to see results very early on. You're going to, I feel like you're going to see results in April. Why did I say April? There must be some significance happening in April next year. You're going to start seeing results in August. It can be also, okay, they're telling me here, there's seeds that you're planting in August that are going to really grow into that oak tree in April of 2022. They throw in these words to me, and I need to be really quick about that. Absolute success. So whatever you're wanting to start, whatever changes you're wanting to bring in August, you're going to see success. It's going to be fairly quick, but it's also going to take you into April next year. So whatever's going on in August, you're going to see really come to fruition in April as well. Something is growing. There's a connection. It may not be for all of you, but there is a connection between August and April 2022. Very, very interesting. There are endings around you. Remember, I said to you, there's endings bring new beginnings, which is quite exciting. A seed comes from, say, a fruit or a flower, and it's when that fruit or flower decays or dies that you can plant the seed and have this new growth. You're ready to walk away from something that isn't satisfying you, something that you're not happy with. You now have the strength and the ability to walk away from a situation, but you're doing that, you're walking away from that. It can also be you're walking away from an attitude that you've had, a behavior or a cycle that kept repeating itself. That can be something, well, I'm going to bring that, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to change, I'm going to grow, and I'm going to move on. So there's some sort of changes here that are coming, something that you're leaving behind. Some door that you're closing and walking to a new future, which is a good thing. I like that. You're walking to a new future. I'm using the good tarot as well. Can I have a card, please? What is Leo walking away from? Just a card for Leo, please. What is Leo walking away from? What is Leo walking away from? Can I have a card, please? Just one card. They're very excited. They're very excited about something with you. You've got two, and I will give you those. I will give you those, which is really interesting because, you're walking away from something that denotes an ending. And as I said, an ending brings a new beginning because you've got the Fool. The Fool's the first card in the tarot deck. So the journey begins. This is a new journey. You're leaving something behind to move on to something new. I should hold it this way for you. You're leaving something behind and then moving on to something new. A new future. new plans, a new you, a rebirthing of you. And it's about having the courage to move into, sometimes for some of you, the unknown, moving into something new, something that isn't charted, something that doesn't have a roadmap, something that you're going to, a change that you're moving into, that you're needing to explore day by day and find out what your strengths are, where you're going, what you're doing. That's going to require patience. This is temperance in the traditional deck. Patience is being balanced, being calm, not expecting things before they're ready to be brought to you. It's no good planting a seed, and as the little shoot starts to break through the soil, you become impatient and think, oh, I want it to grow, and you start pulling at the shoot. You're going to kill it. That needs to grow in its own time, at its own pace. So patience and balance is called for here in this time of transition. It's in the time of birthing that it is the most dangerous time for a baby, when a baby's being born. It's that birthing process that is the most dangerous time. You can't birth something that is not ready to be birthed. You need to be patient, all in its own time. That's very, very important. So that is I feel like I want to say to you, that's a very, very important message there for you. When you're feeling that transition, there's a new path opening up to you. Be patient. Allow it to just unfold. Don't push it. Then you've also got the Eight of Swords. This is it, you see. This is about you. This is the king misusing his power. His power, it can be hers, her. It's neither male or female, but it's about using that power correctly. Not being caught up in the negatives of this transition that you find yourself in this new beginning you find yourself in. Be mindful of your self-talk. If you're feeling stuck and why isn't anything happening, you need to go introspective. You need to look at what are your thought processes, what is your self-talk, what's going on internally here that is slowing things down. How am I creating resistance to this change that's coming in for me? Because anything you're feeling that is not working, is not falling into place, that's coming from you. That's coming from your impatience, your self-talk. So be mindful of all of that. You've also got the Tower. I like the Tower. Tower shakes you up. You know, the Tower shakes things up. When we're comfortable, we sort of think, oh, yeah, everything's going okay. You know, you don't need to make any changes. When things start to be rattled, when things start to be shaken up, then that's where the change comes in. You think, oh, I need to do something differently. Well, I can no longer do the way I can no longer do what I did in the past. I need to be creative. I need to do something differently. There's things that I need to release, and you're ready to release them. So I don't feel like the Tower is one of these big moments. The Tower is clearing space for you to bring in whatever it is you're wanting to bring into this next phase that's coming up for you. So I feel like August is going to be, for my lovely Leos, this time of transitioning from one timeline into another timeline. So it's this time of transition. You're very, very powerful. Don't forget you've got king energy here. And you've got the seed, you know, creating your pearl. Creating your pearl. As we move to the end of August, you've got the Magician. This is your ability. So this is where you need to be mindful of your self-talk. Be mindful of the language that you're using. Be mindful of what you're creating, because affirmations are going to be very, very powerful for you at this time. Manifesting what you're wanting to bring in is going to be really powerful. I want to say to you that you're going to find things are going to manifest for you very quickly. It's almost like, oh, wow, I've changed my thought pattern and this is what I want to bring in. And wow, you know, it's already coming in. It's already falling into place. So that transition is going to happen very, very quickly for you. Have a vision board. Write out your affirmations. What do you want to create? And you know, to be that powerful magician, that powerful manifester, the great manifester, then temperance and balance is very important here. It's very, very important here. I'm going to draw a card for you from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And let's see what the shamans have to say for you. What energy is being brought in? Oh, there it goes. That slipped out. It was sneaky, wasn't it? You've got water. You know, 7 sort of dominates this spread. There's a lot of sevens around here, around you. 7 energy. You've got water. So what are they telling me here? They're saying to me, water, flow like water. When water is flowing downstream and there's boulders and rocks and things in their way, the water doesn't try and go over it. The water simply goes around it, splits and goes around it. No resistance. Continues its flow. It's about going with the flow, not creating resistance. Don't get in your own way. Really allow that flow to happen through August. That's going to be so important. Water is also about balance. It's about peace. You don't want the rapids. You just want a nice flow. I'm going to read what the meaning that's coming through here for you. It's beautiful blue. 61, 6 and 1, which is 7. So I'll hold it up so you can see it. It's beautiful. Water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, cleansing. Isn't that interesting? Because again, you get that theme of birthing, rebirth. It signifies the evolutionary shift from former self to new self. Many myths around the world speak of a great flood and the new life that is revealed after a deluge. Water begins without boundaries. Then, as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. When water arrives, you're invited to watch your emotions. Know they're going to be changeable and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events and trust you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here. Go with it. Oh, fabulous. I love that. That really sums up your reading beautifully, Leo. That's absolutely wonderful. Do you want to know what your totem animal is? Let's find out what your totem animal is. What's your totem animal? This is the Shaman Dreams deck. Totem animal for Leo. Leo, the lion, the king. That's too many. That's half the deck that's come out. I want one, please. One totem for Leo. One totem there. Thank you. Thank you. It gives it more meaning. Haha. The theme continues. The crossing. Initiation. This is you moving from one time. This is what I said. One timeline to another timeline. There is and the crossing's a little bit precarious. You need courage to walk across that, to transition from the old you to the new you. But there's new beginnings. There's an initiation that's coming through for you. 5 and 4 is 9. It's ending. So there's the ending of the old way, and there's this new birthing, this new beginning coming through for you. I love that. I love that for you, my lovely Leo. Happy, happy birthday to you. Many, many blessings. Enjoy August for all that it brings you, and go with the flow of it. Just allow it. Just be patient, and you will reap the rewards of your beginnings, of your seed planting. Happy birthday to you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. Don't forget, if you can like this video, give me the thumbs up. That certainly helps me as well. Blessings to you, Leo.